Hey, hustlers and jet setters. Are you tired of those endless layovers feeling like a total time suck? Like, seriously, who decided that 3 hours in Cleveland was a good time for anyone? Don't worry, fam. Your girl's got you covered. Welcome to Beyond Boardrooms, where business meets travel, the only show where we turn those travel nightmares into productivity paradises. We're talking turning those, I'm bored moments into bam, I just leveled up my career moments. So buckle up, grab your noise-canceling headphones, and get ready to unlock the secrets of maximizing your downtime. And hey, while you're at it, hit that like button, drop a comment with your own travel tips, and share this video with your work wife, because sharing is caring, people. Get ready to join the productivity party, because things are about to get real productive up in here. Let's go. And remember, it's not just about the destination, but the journey and the people you meet along the way. Okay, let's be real. Nobody doing emails, right? It's like the digital equivalent of doing laundry. Necessary, but not exactly glamorous. But guess what? Layovers are the perfect time to tackle that inbox monster. Think about it. You're stuck in airport purgatory anyway. Might as well make the most of it. Plus, knocking out those emails during a layover means less work piling up for when you get back, which equals less stress and more time for, living your best life. Find yourself a cozy corner, grab a latte, because caffeine is a productivity's best friend, and get to work. Pro tip: use the send later function to schedule those emails for when you're back in the office. That way, you look like a total boss who's on top of their game, even while you're living it up on a beach somewhere. You're welcome. Look, I get it. Unplugging on vacation sounds amazing in theory, but in the real world, staying connected is key. Especially for us go-getters, am I right? Checking in on your emails periodically can actually help you relax and enjoy your trip more. Knowing that there are no fires to put out when you get back? Priceless. Plus, let's be real, sometimes inspiration strikes at the most random moments, like when you're 30,000 feet in the air, jotting down those ideas or responding to that important email while it's fresh in your mind. How you stay ahead of the game. Remember, being productive doesn't mean being glued to your screen 24/7. It's about working smarter, not harder, so you can actually enjoy those precious vacation days. And trust me, your sanity and your inbox will thank you for it. Now, go forth and conquer those emails, you productivity ninjas. All right, fam. Let's talk about turning those long flights into something actually enjoyable. And no, I'm not talking about those questionable airplane meals. I'm talking about the magic of podcasts and audiobooks. Think about it. You've got hours of uninterrupted time, perfect for expanding your mind and learning something new. Whether you're into business, self-improvement, true crime, hey, no judgment here. There's a podcast or audiobook out there just waiting to be devoured by your eardrums. And the best part? You can actually impress your colleagues with your newfound knowledge at your next meeting. Oh, this marketing strategy? Yeah, I learned about that while flying over the Atlantic. Mic drop. Now you might be thinking, Lily, this is all great, but what about us regular folks who aren't jet-setting every week? Don't worry, my friend, I got you. Podcasts and audiobooks are just as valuable for those daily commutes. Instead of mindlessly scrolling through social media, don't act like you don't do it. Pop in your headphones and turn that commute into a mini masterclass. You'll be surprised how much you can learn during those 20 minutes stuck in traffic. Plus, it's a great way to de-stress after a long day. Who needs road rage when you can listen to Oprah interview inspiring people? See? Productivity and peace, all rolled into one. You're welcome. Okay. Unicorns. Let's talk transit time. I'm talking buses, trains, planes, those awkward in-betweens when you're stuck. But your brain doesn't have to be. This isn't just dead time, people. It's prime time brainstorming. Think about it. You're out of the office, away from your desk, which means you're away from Karen's annoying chewing and Richard's loud keyboard typing. This is your chance. Let those creative juices flow like a bottomless mimosa brunch, because you deserve it. Ever notice how the best ideas come to you in the shower? It's that whole being away from your usual grind thing. Transit time is like a portable shower for your brain. Embrace the quiet, the hum of the engine, the rhythmic clickety-clack of the train tracks. It's like a lullaby for your inner genius. So, ditch the mindless scrolling and start thinking big picture. Jot down ideas in your phone, use the voice recorder, heck, write on your hand if you have to. This is your time to brainstorm, strategize, and plan your next big move. Trust me, your future self will thank you. How do you use transit time effectively? Identify a project you want to work on. Break it down into steps. What are the potential roadblocks? Think outside the box. Write everything down. Capture those golden nuggets of inspiration. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Talk to strangers? On a plane? Yes, but hear me out. Networking isn't just stuffy conferences. It's about genuine connections. You're all in the same boat, literally. Flex those social muscles. Strike up a conversation. You never know where a simple hello might lead. Now, before you panic about awkward elevator pitches and shoving business cards into unsuspecting passengers' hands, let's talk strategy. Remember, this isn't about hard selling yourself or your brand. It's about building relationships, and that takes time and authenticity. Start by paying attention to your surroundings. Is someone reading an industry magazine? Do you overhear a snippet of a conversation that piques your interest? These are all natural conversation starters that can lead to more in-depth discussions. Once you've established a connection, keep the conversation flowing. Ask open-ended questions, listen actively, and share your own insights and experiences. But remember, it's a two-way street. Show genuine interest in the other person and their perspectives. And when it comes to exchanging information, ditch the business cards. Seriously, who even uses those anymore? And opt for a more modern approach. Connect on LinkedIn, follow them on Twitter, or simply exchange contact details if it feels right. The key is to build a lasting connection that goes beyond a fleeting encounter. Okay, my fellow busy bees, let's talk about something we often neglect: our mental health. When you're constantly on the go, juggling deadlines and battling jet lag, it's easy to let stress take over. But here's the thing: taking care of your mental well-being is just as important as crushing those work goals. And the good news is, you don't need a fancy retreat or hours of free time to find your inner zen. Even a few minutes of mindfulness or meditation can work wonders for your stress levels, focus, and overall well-being. Think of it as a mini vacation for your mind, no matter where you are in the world. Now I know what you're thinking. Lily, meditation? Isn't that for yogis and monks? And to that I say, nope. Meditation is for everyone, even us hustlers and go-getters. It's not about emptying your mind completely, because, let's be real, that's impossible, but rather about finding a sense of stillness and peace amidst the chaos. It's about being present in the moment, letting go of worries and anxieties, and just allowing yourself to simply be. But Lily, you ask, how do I even meditate? I can barely sit still for 5 minutes. Meditation is easier than you think. You don't need any fancy equipment, just a few minutes of quiet time. Focus on your breath. Find a comfortable position, close your eyes, and pay attention to your breath. It works. If your mind wanders, gently guide it back. Don't get discouraged. The goal is awareness and presence. Start with a few minutes each day. Use apps and online resources to guide you. Okay, so you're on a plane, train, or maybe even stuck on a delay at the airport. Instead of scrolling through endless TikToks, why not use that time to learn something new? Pocket learning, people. Think about it. You've got this little device right in your pocket. That's like a portal to endless knowledge. Language learning apps, coding tutorials, online courses on anything that tickles your fancy. It's like having a university in your pocket. Don't underestimate the power of short bursts of learning. Now, I know what you're thinking. Lily, I'm already swamped with work. I don't have time for this. But hear me out. Learning a new skill isn't just about adding another bullet point to your resume. It's about expanding your horizons, challenging yourself, and keeping that beautiful brain of yours sharp. Think about it this way. Learning a new skill is like giving your brain a workout. You'll feel more confident, more creative, and more capable of tackling whatever life throws your way. So go ahead, embrace your inner student and dive into the world of online learning. Let's be real. We're all guilty of hoarding digital clutter. Our phones are overflowing with blurry selfies. Our desktops look like a bomb went off. And don't even get me started on our email inboxes. It's time to reclaim your sanity and get organized, people. Unsubscribe from newsletters you never read, create folders to categorize important emails, and don't be afraid to hit that delete button. Now, I know what you're thinking. Lily, this sounds like a lot of work. And you know what? It can be. But there are amazing tools and apps to make life easier. For example, use cloud storage like Google Drive or Dropbox to keep files safe and accessible. Photo organization apps use AI to categorize and tag pictures. It's like magic. And apps can help you unsubscribe from unwanted emails with just a few clicks. Organizing your digital life is ongoing, but the benefits are worth it. You'll save time, reduce stress, and feel more in control. All right, my fellow busy bees, let's talk about the power of reading. Reading doesn't have to be this big, intimidating thing. It's all about finding those little pockets of time in your day and filling them with bite-sized knowledge. Instead of scrolling through social media, why not read an industry-related article or a few pages of a business book? Trust me, your brain will thank you. Now, I know what you're thinking. Lily, what should I read? And you know what? That's a great question. The good news is there are literally millions of books and articles out there, so you're bound to find something that piques your interest. If you're looking for business inspiration, I highly recommend checking out biographies of successful entrepreneurs. Reading about their journeys, their struggles, and their triumphs can be incredibly motivating. Plus, you might pick up some valuable lessons along the way. For industry-specific knowledge, subscribe to relevant publications and websites. Stay up to date on the latest trends, innovations, and best practices. It's like getting a crash course in your field, but without the tuition fees. And if you're simply looking for a good story to help you unwind after a long day, don't be afraid to explore different genres. Fiction, nonfiction, self-help, whatever floats your boat. The point is to make reading a regular part of your routine. Trust me, your mind and your career will thank you. Plus, you'll finally have an answer when someone asks, "What are you reading these days?" Other than, just my Twitter feed. All right, busy bees, let's talk goal setting. I know what you're thinking. Lily, I'm on a journey to escape the daily grind, not add to my to-do list. But trust me, setting aside some time for reflection can be low-key therapeutic. Plus, when you're soaring above the clouds, you're literally closer to your dreams, right? Think of it like this. You're on a plane to Bali. Are you going to spend the entire flight stressing about work emails? Or are you going to use that time to visualize yourself sipping coconut water on a beach, living your best life? Exactly. This is your chance to hit pause on the everyday hustle and really think about what you want to achieve, both personally and professionally. Maybe you want that promotion, or maybe you just want to finally learn how to make the perfect souffle. Whatever it is, write it down. There's something so powerful about putting pen to paper or fingers to keyboard, because let's be real, who even travels with a pen anymore? It's like you're making a promise to yourself, and we all know how much I love a good self-promise. Okay, so you've reflected on your life choices and jotted down some epic goals. Now what? It's time to break those bad boys down into smaller, more manageable steps. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, and your dream life won't be either. Think of it like a flight itinerary. You wouldn't try to fly directly from New York to Tokyo without a few strategic layovers, would you? Well, maybe you would if you're some kind of superhuman frequent flyer, but you get the point. Break down your goals into smaller milestones. Want to write a book? Start with a chapter a month. Want to run a marathon? Begin with shorter runs and gradually increase your distance. Small steps, my friends, small steps. And don't forget to track your progress. Use your phone, a journal, or even a good old-fashioned sticky note. Seeing how far you've come is the ultimate motivation to keep pushing forward. Plus, who doesn't love crossing things off a list? It's the ultimate satisfaction. All right, adventurers, let's talk layovers. I know, the word itself sounds about as appealing as a delayed flight notification. But hear me out. Layovers don't have to be boring. Think of them as mini vacations within your actual vacation. Or if you're traveling for work, consider them a chance to escape the boardroom boredom. First things first, ditch the airport waiting area. Seriously, those uncomfortable chairs and questionable smells are not doing your wanderlust any favors. Instead, put on your explorer hat, or, a cute baseball cap, and check out what your layover city has to offer. Got a few hours to kill? Many airports now have amazing amenities like spas, gyms, and even movie theaters. Treat yourself to a massage, get your sweat on, or catch a flick. You'll be feeling refreshed and ready for your next flight in no time. And if you're lucky enough to have a longer layover, why not venture outside the airport walls? Hop on public transportation or grab a taxi and explore a nearby park, museum, or local eatery. You might be surprised at the hidden gems you discover. And there you have it, my fellow travel enthusiasts. We've journeyed through the land of maximizing downtime, from conquering emails to embracing airport adventures. Remember, travel is more than just reaching your destination. It's about embracing every moment, even the unexpected ones. So next time you find yourself with some downtime, don't just scroll through social media. Learn a new skill, connect with a fellow traveler, or simply take a moment for yourself. You deserve it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment for more tips on maximizing your travel downtime. Safe travels, and remember, the world is your oyster, so go explore it.